Off Leash started with me and my brother coming into this, into Colorado. We struggled and worked through a lot of different things to get there, but one thing that's always been solid and hasn't changed is the dogs. And that's the part I love about it the most. My background coming from it was just my personal dogs growing up. We had a Cocker Spaniel, her name was Ginger, and it was just interesting to kind of work with her, and she was a rescue. Taught her some simple things with treats and things like that, and she picked up pretty cool. So never really took that and said, hey, I could be in a dog training career. I was more of a track star growing up. So I did the track side of it. I got a scholarship. I went off to school, came back, and my brother was like, hey, there's an opportunity for us to start a business together. He was like, I'm gonna do the back end stuff and you be the dog trainer. I was like, yeah, I could do that. And then we kind of jumped into it, and I was like, man, am I way over my head when it comes to this? And when I was able to figure out how to kind of blend what I learned before into what Off Leash is, it became a lot easier. So it was a lot of growing pains through the first little bit, but honestly, it's just something I would never change or exchange. It's a path that I'm super happy to go down and make that decision to do it. So. Essentially, we get a lot of dogs. We get everything from nervous dogs to aggressive dogs to just regular happy old dogs. So when we're actually teaching them, it's very fun for them to understand what I'm asking for. And then it's a lot easier for them to be better dogs in society. The two biggest things that I think are most important when you're looking at dogs or when you have a dog is to make sure that, one, you have the right dog that fits your lifestyle. So we actually get a lot of inquiries where people are asking, what kind of dog should I get? Hey, I want to go to a rescue. I want to go to a breeder. The first thing I tell them is that, hey, what type of person are you? Are you active? Are you more relaxed? What are you looking to purchase this dog for? And make sure it matches your lifestyle. The most important thing after that is to make sure that you're set up for this dog and you do the research you need to for it. Make sure that you already have everything you need, like the kennel, the dog toys for it, everything you basically need to make sure that this dog is going to be comfortable when you come home and you're prepared. Training is day one from the day you pick up your pup. You want to set rules, you want to set boundaries, you want to have a structure, and you want to let your dog know what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. The simple breakdown for balance training essentially means that we reinforce good behaviors, the things that we want, we correct for behaviors we don't want. So for example, jumping, digging, counter surfing, barking, those are behaviors we would correct for, and then those behaviors tend to happen less or go away, versus things where, hey, if you sit on command, you lay down on command, we reinforce those behaviors so that they stay and the dog wants to do it. As long as you do that, you're gonna have a really good time moving through in the first 6 months to a year with your pup. Then after that, I would say if you still need help, make sure you do your research on the right training company to help you. All right, so if you need professional help, there's a lot of dog trainers out there. You can go out and make sure that they have the good reviews. You go out and make sure that they have good videos. You can meet with them before you actually set up for training. There's a lot of different key points you want to hit, but just make sure you do your research before you just go out and pick someone.